0,000 to 700. The bombs are still falling. The missiles haven't stopped. And somewhere in Tehran, in a bunker, in a command room, in a meeting no camera has ever seen, someone is making decisions that will shape your life. Not just in the Middle East, your life, your fuel prices, your food prices, your economy. Because this war, the U.S.-Israel-Iran conflict, is no longer just a regional crisis. It has become a global economic earthquake. And today, on GEO-X, Willmax Kenzy breaks it all down for you. We are asking the questions no one else is asking. How does this war end? Who are the possible outcomes? And who really pays the price? Stay with me, because the next 5 minutes might change the way you see this conflict entirely. By the end of this video, you will understand something that most governments do not want you to know about this war. Stay with me. Let's start with context, because context is everything. When the United States and Israel launched their offensive, the assumption in Washington, in Tel Aviv, and in most Western capitals was that it would be decisive and short. Decapitate the leadership, destroy the nuclear infrastructure, force capitulation. That was the plan. But here is what actually happened. Ali Khamenei, supreme leader of Iran for over 30 years, is gone. His son, Mojtaba Khamenei, has stepped into the vacuum, and yet Iran has not stopped fighting. Not even close. This tells us something fundamental about Iran that most analysts missed. Iran was never built around one man. It was built around an institution, a system, a network of power so distributed, so resilient, that removing the head does not kill the body. This is the first lesson of this war. And it is the lesson that explains why Donald Trump, the man who ordered the strikes, is now reportedly open to meeting Mojtaba Khamenei. When a commander starts talking about meetings, it usually means one of two things. Either the military objective has been achieved, or it has become too costly to pursue. In this case, it may be both. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is what nobody in mainstream media is talking about. Who actually controls Iran right now? The answer will surprise you. Keep watching. Let me ask you a direct question. If Mojtaba Khamenei disappeared tomorrow, would Iran stop fighting? No, and here is why. The real power in Iran today is not the supreme leader. The real power is distributed across 4 institutions. Number 1, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The IRGC, Iran's most powerful military force, it has its own intelligence apparatus, its own economic empire, its own weapons programs. It does not need a supreme leader to function. Number 2, the intelligence services, deeply embedded, highly capable, answering to no single figurehead. Number 3, the Supreme National Security Council, the body that actually coordinates war decisions. Number 4, political operators like Ali Larijani, experienced, pragmatic, capable of negotiating while missiles are still flying. This is what political scientists call institutional resilience, and it is Iran's greatest strategic asset in this conflict. History teaches us something very clear. In moments of extreme crisis, security institutions always take over from civilian or religious leadership. We saw it in the Soviet Union. We saw it in Iraq. We are seeing it now in Iran. The conclusion is brutal, but clear. Even if the entire Khamenei family disappeared tomorrow, Iran's capacity to wage war would not disappear with them. This is not the war Washington thought it was fighting. And that misreading has consequences, economic consequences, consequences we can now measure. What I'm about to show you next, the economic map of this war, is something I guarantee you have not seen presented this way before. Do not go anywhere. Let's talk about the number that every government, every central bank, every investor is watching right now. The world is changing faster than ever. If you want to stay ahead of the events reshaping our planet, subscribe to GEO-X. Share your analysis in the comments. Who do you think will emerge victorious from this geopolitical confrontation? And to dive deeper into the story, click on the video appearing on your screen now. You'll discover the consequences that mainstream media rarely discuss.